Should be up and running now. Yes, sir. Go live there. Okay, we're looking good there. Just shut up. All right. Bang. Let me see. All right. Let me try one thing here. Get this shared up.
Caleb Williams.
There. All right. Let me try one thing here. Let's get this. All right. I just sometimes have to check everything, like Twitch, all those platforms, to make sure everything is running properly, right? So that's what I have to do. You feel me? I know y'all feel me. Okie dokie. All right, bet. Man, Nick Richards, man. Let me see. Nick Richards, man. I got to his rebounds live. I forgot. Did he get to the? Let me see something real quick. I don't think he got to the double double, but why do I have to log back into the score? Like, what are we doing here? Hold up. Yesterday. No, okay. Well, I know he cast his rebounds, but he didn't hit the double double. Okay, I was gonna push that through. All right, so he definitely didn't do that. But all right, I waited a long time to get his rebounds and shit like that. So end up catching it live, like I said. So it is what it is, that situation. So yeah, all right. Set this up real quick. All right. Take a quick look here. Quick drive by on the new injury news here. We'll refresh this. Only 3 games, man. Only 3 games, bro. Straight up. So, uh, hmm. So, right 1 minute ago, Embiid participating in shoot around. Anthony Davis practiced on Wednesday. Okay. News is coming in here. Refresh this again. All right, I'll come back in a second, but at the end, we know that Luke Kennard is questionable. Keyshawn George is questionable. I definitely want to know the status between Keyshawn George and Marvin Bagley. And Paulo Banchero is out, of course. Tyrese Maxey is probable. Bojan Bogdanovic is questionable. Ayton is out, right? So, it is what it is with that situation. Now, all right, let's go over here. Jackson. All right, so um, I did ask Jackson to give me their top bets and top favorite plays and things of that nature. Jalen Johnson, the double-double is a parlay piece. I do like that. I also like the triple-double as well. So I'm probably going to sprinkle on the triple-double this game. I like the spot. We'll get to it in a second. Andre Drummond, over 9.5 rebounds. Embiid should be back, but I still think he can get the rebound prop. I mean, he's that good of a rebounder, but, it's a gamble. Top Hawks 10.5 spread. Don't know how I feel about that. For all my totals and sides and spreads better, that one's for you. Onyeka Okongwu 1.5 3-pointers. That's probably a yes for me, right? At plus money, he's been getting busy in that category. I don't know why they don't have the hit rates up there, but that's neither here nor there. The Lakers 6.5 point spread. Luka has played really, really good versus this team historically, so we do know that. So it is what it is, right? And let's get to the 3 games that we got. Shucks. There were some spots that I did set to the side yesterday. A lot of them took L's. Nurkic didn't get there. Sengun played didn't get there, right? Jabari Smith, he hit this rebound prop, he hit the PRAs. Derek Queen, don't know what happened there, right? What happened to that boy, right? Zion cast the points prop. Sadiq Bey goes out there and hits the double-double. I told you. I already know, man. But he smashed the threes against my Chicago Bulls, so it is what it is. Buzelis, don't know what happened there. The 4.5 rebounds, he finished with 4. I don't know what happened, right? The 13 points didn't get there either. Vince Williams cast the assist prop, 1.5 threes for Cam Johnson. Rollins hits his assists. Michael Porter Jr., Jordan Clarkson, Jalen Brunson, none of those guys got there. Shout out to Khalil Ware with the double-double and the points plus rebounds. Smoked that prop. Max Christie continues to ball, right? 11.5 points. Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Duren assists. Cade Cunningham or Jakob Poeltl, including Emmanuel Quickly and Donovan Mitchell, all wet the bed. DeAndre Ayton, that was the old game. That was the old game because he got hit. Okay, that was it right there, right? So not a good look for the leans there. But today is a new day, right? So heading over here to Doink here, we'll take a look at the Atlanta Hawks here, where we have a 10.5 point spread here, over under 236. Atlanta 123.5 team total. Washington team total sitting at 112.5. So that's that with that situation there. The injury news and stuff like that, we already know. Trey, now Luke is questionable here. Definitely want to know what this injury news is going to be like for Keyshawn George and Marvin Bagley, so we got to keep an eye on that situation. Props. And like I said, man, we every day we just go through the slate and we just go through the slate just to see what we can see and, prep ourselves for the avalanche of injury news. Most of the time we bet against the injury news because that's where our edge is. My edge is most of the time. And, that's where I'm at with this shit right here, right? If I got any official plays, I'll definitely let you know. Come on, would you please load up for me, though? That'll be awesome. Using Doink, using Game Day Insights, a little bit of few spots we use. All right, so let me refresh this here because it's definitely acting bad. All right, player props. Let's see what we got. Okay, Last 2 games has been interesting. Dyson Daniels had popped up to the scoring category, taking 15 shots and 17 shots. Don't know if they wanted him to be more aggressive or anything like that, but that's something to definitely keep an eye out on, right? He took 15 shots versus the Pelicans, 17 shots versus the Charlotte, and prior to that, there's last 8 games, he's only taken double-digit shot attempts in 1, right? So he has been rebounding the ball a little bit better. So shout out to him. He's over his rebound line in 6 of 10, and the assist prop, he's over in 7 of 10, right? So the verdict is still out on those shot attempts, but maybe, I don't know. Don't even get me to start talking, right? Don't even get me to start talking. Love the matchup here for the Hawks team in general versus this Wizards team. Not the greatest team, right? So, I couldn't talk you off anything here. I got a little bit more of a focus on another player on this team, and we'll get to it. His points prop sitting at 11.5. Like I said, I can't talk you off anything here, right? Anything and everything is in play for most of these guys. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, same old song, right? These guys are in play for their points and everything under the sun, right? Don't need me to tell you about that going up against the Wizards, right? Same thing for Zachary. No, I'm not betting Zachary Richardson. Even though if this game gets out of hand, then Zachary Richardson could be a decent beneficiary. And if so, I when there's no Kristaps around, I do like to take his PRAs. It's gotten up to about 17.5, but now it's at 15.5 PRAs. In this matchup, you never know what can happen. It's possible that he can stumble into hitting his prop there. We got people commenting. Chill, what's up, Chill? A lot of times I ain't gonna see your comments unless you're on YouTube. So Kojak, what's happening, man? Maxey plays good against the Magic. Yeah, I like the matchup for him. None of those guys back there in that backcourt can guard him. I just don't like the pace that the Magic play in. I think they're playing a little bit faster this year, and Embiid should be slated to be back, right? So, Jalen Johnson, this is the spot right here, right? I think this is the spot. I think he go ahead and get that triple-double today, right? I'm going to bet it. I'll take it. He's been flirting. He's got one right there versus Utah. This is it. You get it at a plus 320 here. I think that's Fanatics. Probably plus 300 all the way across the board in places. I like the triple-double here, right? Or if you don't want to take the triple-double, the best, most valuous, the spot that holds the most value here would be his 8.5 assists and the 9.5. You'll get the 9.5 assists at plus 200. If you don't want to go to the triple-double, double-double, you can use as a parlay piece. And then if you think he can get 11, you can get 11 in certain books around plus 300-ish. He's hitting that number twice in his last 6 games. So, it is what it is. Yes, I'm talking about Jalen Johnson for sure. So Jalen Johnson, like we always do, right? We check his temperature, right? So, shout out to Stan Don. Shout out to Stan Don. But yeah, we definitely check his temperature, right? See what he's been doing as of late. He's definitely been passing the ball. Coming off a game versus Charlotte where he had 87 passes, 23 potential assists, and then he had 23 potential assists versus New Orleans Pelicans on 24 less passes than he made versus Charlotte. So he's really passing the ball, okay? He's trying to get there. The potentials, you know what I'm saying? The rebound chances, he converts pretty good. But, the potentials have been there. You can break it down. Like I said, you can break it down in other categories, right? Like I said, you can straight bet the 10. You can straight bet the 9 and the 10 assists for him. You'll get the 8.5 assists here at plus 110. The 9.5 at plus 200. okay, on MGM, and some 300s across the industry when you're looking at the 10.5 and things of that nature. So 243 and on 300 on Hard Rock is probably the best bet, right? Yes, sir. Stand down, yes, sir. Shout out to you, my guy, and definitely has the usage, right? So I don't like to play 8.5s, but I'm probably going to play the 8.5 today. Now, from a numbers standpoint here, like even if you want to look at defense position, it don't line up for this team as far as, but some guys are just like proof, right? Not saying that he's matchup proof or anything like that, but I mean, looking at the power forward position, this Washington team, they are middle of the pack at giving up assists to the power forward spot, but sometimes you can throw that shit out the window, right? When you just look at the team in general, Washington is they give up the second most assists to in general, right? Rebounds, they give up the most rebounds in general as of right now. Points, they give up the most points in general as of right now. And as you can see across the board, they green, right? They just green all the way across the board. It's a go, right? Now, I can check the temperature and see, you know what I'm saying, how they've been doing as of late and stuff like that. But, I ain't even gonna do all that. We know what it is. We know what it is, right? And hopefully it's a close game. Triple double right here on Bet 365 is 375 here, as you can see right there. Because I was looking at it earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle on it. Okay. Chris Daps, like I always say, the 1.5 threes is a yes, please. So let me put the 8.5 sis over here. Matter of fact, instead of that, let me put the rebounds and assists over here as a combo to let myself know that triple doubles is in play here. Okay, track that. Triple double. I'm gonna take a stab at it today. Win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna take a stab at it today. All right, Kristaps Porzingis. The 1.5 threes is always in play for me, right? So I'll set that to the side. I probably already got it set to the side there. And you could also look at his blocks. He's always been, a guy that can get some block shots there. He's continuously hitting his shot blocks. Hitting his block shots prop at 1.5 in 5 straight games. So plus money right there. I will put that over there. Hopefully he hits his threes and or his hopefully he hits them both, because I might sprinkle on them both, right? He has been dropping dimes, and centers can drop dimes. They over this assist line in 7 of 10. So you can look at his assists, right? I don't look at him for his rebounds as much, especially when you got a Kongwu that's healthy, so I really don't. But, he's been getting there, right? He's been getting there. He's over in 7 of 10. You can get there if you want. And then a Kongwu, right? He's been, consistent, especially in the 3-point range. Sit at 1.5 plus money. I like that. I will set it to the side. I will set that to the side there. He's over this line in 6 straight games. His assist prop, he's over that in 7 of 10 at 2.5 at plus 140. So you got to like that, right? So I'll put that to the side. Assist props, threes, rebounds, truthfully, all that stuff. If you're really feeling froggy, you can get a double-double for him at plus 343. So to the side here, I will put his points plus rebounds, track that, add a double-double, and then put lean, right? Lean right there. Bang, right? So it is what it is. Last but I almost forgot, Jalen Johnson has been a wagon for me in the 1.5 3 department. He's hit this 1.5 threes in 8 of his last 10 games, and it continues to be plus money. So I have to put that over there. So it is what it is. Okay. So a lot of plays there. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Doesn't mean all these plays gonna hit, but got to play your straights. I'm playing my straights, and it is what it is. So it's really extremely hard. I ain't gonna say super extremely hard, but making the right plays, not very easy to kill a bankroll. Being trying making the best plays possible to your knowledge. Just nailing down your straight plays. So you got to get that in, right? So no new news, right? No new news. So let's go back here, right? So CJ McCollum, if you want to get to his 3, I couldn't talk you off of it. The 3.5 assists is kind of enticing to me for him. He hasn't been getting there, but the defense has given up. It's such a low number, right? Though it's such a low number, so I don't know if you want to take too much into it. The guy is definitely Keyshawn George. Where Keyshawn George, we just got to keep an eye on him and see if he goes, man. I don't know if I think I probably don't mind his rebounds and assists. His assists, he's over this 4.5 line in 5 of his last 6 games. And then he's over his rebound line in 4 of his last 5 games. His rebounds and assist prop is sitting at 9.5. Reed's double. I don't know. I think LeBron will get one before him. We'll see. But it's a wonderful spot for assists when it comes to the point guard. But you got to look. They got LeBron and they got Luka out there dropping dimes. We'll get to that game. But I don't know. I can't really. If I was looking for the value, I don't know what the value would look like. Let me take a look here real quick, man. What the value look like here? LeBron James 220. Austin, what? Is that double? Damn, 1,500. Damn. Damn, 1,500, huh? I haven't been looking, man. I have to once I get that. That's what the value is there. I don't know though, man. I don't know. Yeah, but Keyshawn George is a candidate for rebounds and assists. Still don't know if I'll go there, bro. Straight up. Still don't know if I'll go there. Guards have been scoring here versus these guys. 17.5 points for CJ McCollum. Jeremiah Fitz had 11. Dennis Schroeder had 9, but guards coming in here getting busy versus this backcourt a little bit. Booker took 23 shots. K took 23 shots. 19 shots for Keyshawn George. Coulibaly, he don't shoot the 3 that much because this is a decent spot for 3, especially as of late. 7 makes, 4 makes, 5 makes, 4 makes, 2. He don't shoot the 3 that much. He will take a 3 though. His line is only sitting at 1 as a parlay piece. I'm not about to wreck my brain with this though, right? Sar. I don't mind the 1.5 threes here. Let me see. I have to take a really, really deep look into it, but 2 of his last 3 games, he's hit this number. Chris Stapps, huh? They haven't faced many centers that step out and shoot the 3. But he's capable, right? Sarr is capable. His points prop sitting at 17.5. Rebound prop sitting at 8.5. Double, you'll get that for plus 171. I'm not a big fan of the rebounding capabilities of somebody like, what's his name? Kristaps. So I'm not going to bet on Sarr's rebounds, but could he get there? He probably could. 1.5 threes look enticing, right? At that plus 170, I'm gonna put it to the side as a lean. I mean, it's 2 threes from your big man. Nobody I want to look at off the bench here. Nope. Orlando, Philadelphia. We have a 229 over under in the spot. Minus 126 favorites here. Orlando and 115 over under here for Orlando, and Philly 113.5. Okay, so team total over unders. I'm sorry. Hold up 1 second. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay. Now, what I would say here is, one second. Hold up. Yo. All right. Yeah. So, he got 6 assists. Philly giving up a decent amount of assists here, right? To the point guard position. If Embiid plays, which I think he plays, that can kind of like help out in the assist category. He's not the greatest defender right now. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. Now I rested on his assist for a few games. Right here, I didn't take his assist versus the Knicks. I haven't taken it since. He got there versus Brooklyn, got there versus Golden State, which was a good spot. I don't know why I didn't get there, and the Clippers was a good spot. I don't know why I didn't get there. Point guards are over this line in 7 of 10. You get this number here at a 5.5. You got a solid 5 on Prize Picks. I don't mind that, right? I do like that. And you'll get a parlay piece at a minus 150 at 4.5 on DraftKings, okay? Minus 150 at 4.5. If you want to go to the straight, or you want to lay that 4.5 juice, that minus 150 juice, be my guest. That 5.5 at plus 130 is enticing. Considering what he's been doing. Let me see. not too much afraid of this backcourt defensively. Sucks. We'd definitely like to see more passes from my point guard. He's not going over 50. Not even nowhere near 50. Not even average nowhere near 50 passes. So he's got to be efficient, right? Especially with his potentials and stuff like that. So 7 assists on 12 potentials, 8 assists on 11, 6 on 12, I guess. What I'm gonna end up doing here is probably using the 4.5 for a parlay piece, and I'll meditate on the 5.5. Okay, so parlay piece here. At minus 150. Damn. Okay. That's probably how that's going to look for me. Defensively, like I said, versus Philly. Yeah, 12 points. He played how many minutes that game? 20 minutes. Okay. His minutes are his minutes are up there now. Around. Oh no, I didn't play his assist right here. Okay, so they hadn't played since then. Okay, right here. All right, so 16.5. I couldn't talk off his points. I couldn't. Rebounds, and assists. His combo line, the point guards are over these lines frequently, right? Points and assists, 8 of 10. Points plus rebounds, 8 of 10. Rebounds and assists, 8 of 10. PRAs, 9 of 10. That's his personal line, right? We'll see. He'll see Maxey and or Quinn Grimes. Yeah. He'll probably see Maxey. Good matchup for him. Good matchup for him, bro. He'll see Maxey. Good matchup for him. Good matchup for him. I'll be thinking about Suggs a little later on. All right, Desmond Bane. Here's another guy who can hit the assist prop for sure. He's over this assist line in 8 of his last 10 games. So he's just been crushing it. Now, I haven't been betting it. I have been pointing it out, and I have been betting it. So shame on me, right? Shame on me. Shame on me. The threes here is a decent spot for him. 2.5 threes for him. You'll get that at on the books. Let's see. Plus money pretty much everywhere, right? So Desmond Bane, he hasn't taken the amount that I really am comfortable with. Last 10 games, he hasn't taken more than 7 shots from beyond the arc. I would like for him to take at least 8 or 9 from beyond the arc. But when he's hit this number, he's been kind of efficient. But and that's as of late, right? So multiple threes in every game except for last 10, except for 3. But I don't mind it right here. Let me take a look real quick at Philly. Top 10 and pull up 3-point attempts. Top 10. Damn, fast break points. They number 1 in fast break points. Field goal. Pull up 3-point attempts. Top 10 to pull up 3-point attempts. What has he done to them? Historically, he's gotten to his number. 5 for 9 for 3, 5 threes, 4 threes, 5 threes. He generally pulls up. Looking at his numbers here, pull up points, 1 3 made, 5 points, no catch and shoot. 3 3-pointers made, 1 pull up, 2 catch and shoot. 3 3-pointers made here. 1 pull up, catch and shoot. 3 3-pointers made here. 11 points, pull up. That had to be pull up. So he just shoots it any type of way. France. France got that for us last game versus the Knicks. Tristan De Silva, the one who sold, right? Drive points. Okay. All right. I just wanted to see that. France. $24.5. We're gonna see. Rebounds and assists. They are allowing free throws too, man. Free throw attempts here. Free throw attempts. Friends at 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of his last 10 games. He's over that free throw prop. 9 of his last 10 games. His free throw line is at 6.5. Over here on okay. On 365. 6.5. Brandon Ingram got there. Kyle Kuzma got there. They haven't been seeing the most aggressive. Yeah, none of these guys are the most aggressive. The aggressive guys here. Jaylen Brown. I guess the guys with like over a 20% usage rate been the guys that's been getting there. Jaylen Brown. Ron Holland. Okay. This free throw's in play. I have interest there. I do. Number 6 and giving up points to the small forwards. Philly giving up the most assists to the small forward. Second most potential assists. Hold on, let me send this text message. All right, well. I'm setting France points to the side for sure. As a strong lean, I would say. The silver, it's like the last two games. The last two games, like his shit just, I don't know. He was taking more shots right here. The last two games, when I decided to bet on him, that shit. So I don't want nothing to do with him. Maybe the assist though. Maybe the assist, since he ain't doing shit else what I want him to do. Maybe the assist. Maybe, right? Maybe the assist. The last what? He's got 5 assists in his last 7. I mean, he's hit this line in his last 5 of his last 7 games. As a lean, I'll put that to the side as a lean, right? Wendell Carter, the 1-3 is a parlay piece. It's a yes for me. 2-3 should be around plus 200, plus 250. I like that, right? 1-3 for the straight. I mean for the parlay. 2-3 for the straight. Let me delete that and then add it back in with a note. Track it all over again and 2-3s straight. Two threes as a straight, right? He'll see some drumming. He'll see some He'll see some drumming. He'll see some Embiid. He got to keep his hands to himself, though. You know what I'm saying? Versus this team, he's 50% to this number. He has a double-double versus this team this season. Who was Andre Drummond? Okay, and like I said, and you can rebound versus these guys. I don't mind taking rebounds versus these guys. It just depends on who it is, right? I'm kind of particular about that, but they can also rebound on their ass too, right? Center's been getting busy. 8 rebounds or better in 9 of their last 10 games versus this team, Philly, and Center's been going in here putting up points, right? So a double-double for him is plus 400 if you're feeling froggy. If you're feeling froggy, double-double is plus 400. 10 rebounds for him, plus 278. Kind of like meet you in the middle. Maybe something that I probably would entertain if I was scared of the double-double. I don't know. We'll see. Tyrese Maxey went with, let me see. Guys. Now with, with Embiid coming back here. Let me refresh this injury real quick. Okay. 31.5 with Embiid back into the fold, right? His threes at a minus 112 at 3.5. He gave them 43 when they played, and there was no Embiid that game. He gave him 43. I remember that game. Man, whatever you want to do for Maxey, man, I can't talk you off of it, bro. It's not like I'm going to. The threes kind of look enticing at. Let me see. The threes kind of look enticing here. Minus 120. We know the usage is going to be there. Threes kind of look enticing. I mean, he got some high-ass numbers, though. Whatever you want to do, I mean, be my guess. Grimes, no Edgecombe here. So Grimes will probably be out there. 2.5 threes for him. He's over 50% of his games. Don't feel like I'm going to be going there, though. You know, Edwards, somebody I don't even bet on, right? But that 2.5 rebounds as of late been looking pretty good. I think he can get to that 2.5 rebounds. That 1.5 assists, he's been hitting that number too. I wouldn't look at him for no points, though. I wouldn't look at him for no points. But that 1.5 assists, he's been going over that convincingly 3 of his last 4 games, right? Just out there not shooting because, you know, he's around some high usage players. That low number is in play versus this team because it's just a low number, right? Even you can look at his rebounds and assists, which would be at what, 4.5. Am I going to get there? Probably not. But that assist prop for him at 2.5 is a plus 249, right? Out there with Maxey, out there with Embiid, you know what I'm saying? So 240 plus 249. Me personally, though, I think Paul George would be the guy for me, right? So 2.5, I'll take that blindly. You know, Paul George can be the middleman en route to getting Embiid and helping Embiid and Maxey get his shots and get their shots rather, and then his rebound prop could be in play. So yeah. Hello. Yeah. What are you finna do? Oh. He said. I thought he was talking about. He said concessions. I thought he was talking about the game tonight, man. Right. Okay. I got him. All right. Uh, Dang, boy. What's your cash out? Hold on, man. Let me send this little money off real quick. I cannot find. I can't find this cash out. That's crazy. Hold up, man. Oh, there you go, right there. Because I was finna call him, boy. All right, my fault, y'all. Had to send my son a couple dollars. He out there. So, Paul George. I like his assist, man. At least as a parlay piece. Or maybe the rebounds or both. Paul George 3 threes is at plus 144. He could be in play for a few things, man, Paul George, but we'll see, man. The assists look enticing. He's rebounded the ball okay since it's been back. The assists look pretty enticing, though, right? Let me see something. Paul, in his games played, how's he been looking? Let's see. Philly. Philly 76ers, Paul George. 3 games here. Okay. He's just limited. It is what it is. Joel Embiid. Usage is pretty high when he's in there. Hasn't faced this team this season. But with the usage that he's got, man, 20 points, 18 and a half points. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't take the under. I'll track that. Say, wouldn't take the under. Might play him here. Might take him up to 20 and then see what it do. 20 points for him, plus 126 on FanDuel. Probably the best number overall. The rebounds and the assists for him has been looking pretty good for the games that he's been playing. 2.5 assists definitely looks okay for him, but we'll see. 25 minutes, though, bro. 25 minutes, right? He ain't played since the 8th. That's what? He got a whole week off. 25 minutes, man. 25 minutes. Interesting. 25 minutes of Embiid versus Wendell Carter, Goga Batadze. I can see it. I can see it. He's been taking a decent amount of threes here and there, I guess. And then Drummond, right? Drummond, he's just that good at rebounding the ball. Versus Orlando, he has 6 rebounds that game in 24 minutes. What happened to that boy? Did he get in foul trouble or something? Like, what his rhythm was off? What was the deal? Shit, man. This motherfucker just had 24 rebounds here, 8, 12, 18, 11, 13, 12, I guess. When? On the 27th, October 27th, he must not have been ready. That was the beginning of the season. He wasn't ready. So his rebounds right now sitting at 9.5 at plus money. Games with, I don't know. I can say with. Let's see, games with players with Embiid this season. With Embiid, he's got 13 rebounds versus Charlotte. He got 10 rebounds versus Washington, and that's with Embiid in the lineup. So you'll get plus money for him. And that's, like I said, that's games with Embiid, okay? With Embiid in the lineup. All right, what's this, last game here? Um, 228 over under. 6.5 point favorites. That's the Lakers. 6.5 point favorites. At Lakers. Team total for the Clippers 111.5. Team total for the Lakers 117.5. Let me take a quick look at the injury news here and see what we got. And yeah, okay. Going back here. DeAndre Ayton will be out for this one. So off the back, I'm gonna like some Zubac here. His rebounds in certain spots are still at 10.5. I don't know what the deal is with that. Last night it was plus money in places. Right now you can get his rebound prop. It's juiced up now a lot of places. I got it at plus money at 10.5, and it is what it is. I'll set it to the side. The double could be a parlay piece. At this point, though, I'm starting to think I might like his points a little more than his rebounds, or you could also look at points plus rebounds. But 22 shots versus Cleveland. With Kawhi back in the fold, I think Kawhi did play that game. Let's see. Yeah, Kawhi did play that game. He also played 26 minutes. So how many minutes did Zubac play that game? 32 minutes. Okay. Back-to-back games over his assists at 2.5. He's going to have rebound chances to get the ball and make an assist or whatever the case may be, and just passing the ball out in general. 3 assists are better in 3 of his last 4 games versus the Lakers. Right now, you'll get his 2.5 assists on Hard Rock at plus 160, right? Don't let him go out there and get 4 for you. He go out there and get 4, then you have plus 425 in some spots, right? So let me see. If I track that 4 assists, FanDuel 350, plus 425 on Hard Rock. If I was tracking that 3 assists, the best bet is on 2 plus 160 at Hard Rock. And if I was tracking it anywhere else, the other books, plus money, 142, 143, Bet Rivers 143. FanDuel, they don't have that line out. FanDuel would have that 4 line right now because their alternates aren't out right now. And then rewinding it back. So who does Harden get, right? Harden would get Harden would probably get let me see. Harden, Dunn, Kawhi. Harden, Dunn, Kawhi. Harden would probably get Doncic, Reeves, Rui, Bron, Jackson Hayes. I don't know who guarding who here. This is going to be interesting. I don't know who's guarding who. Straight up. Interesting. So, James Harden, he's over his assist line versus Lakers team in 8 of his last 10 games. At 9 assists. He's averaging, 9.8 assists versus this team. I haven't been betting his assists. I couldn't talk you off of it. Plus 160 for the double-double. What about the 10 assists? Plus 180 for the 10 assists. So I would probably, I mean, he can get the rebounds too. But I would probably look at, I probably would take a stab at the 9.5 assists before I take the double-double. 9.5 assists on DraftKings, plus 181. And then the double-double is plus 160, right? So plus 160. So you get 20 more cent if you just take the assist at 10 if you're looking at a double-double style. But he can go out there and zig and zag, right? He can go out there and get you 9 assists or 7 assists, but also get you like 10 rebounds. So the double-double gives you an extra option in the rebound category, right? Give you a little breathing room in the rebound category just in case he somehow goes out there and gets 10 rebounds and less than 10 assists. Versus this team, it's been a while since he had a triple-double versus them. So, you know, it is what it is. Looked like he got one on Christmas. This was what? 2001 in Christmas. So, Christmas game. That was a while ago. Can't talk you off anything for him, though. He went 0 for 8 for 3 versus Cleveland. His three-pointers are sitting at 3.5. Looking at the volume over here for some of these guys, I mean, SGA is not the greatest three-point shooter. He shot 2 for 7. But Keaton Wallace goes out there and hit 8. And then Keontae George took 13 three-point attempts and hits 5 in back-to-back games. Oh, he hit 4 and 5 in back-to-back games. Okay. James Harden, his three-point attempts, he's averaged in his last 6 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, he's averaged double-digit three-point attempts. So I don't even know. Like, let me see what his three-point attempts would look like here. I don't know. Threes attempted. 9.5. I don't know if he goes there. We'll see. Maybe. No, shit. Luka gonna be out there launching them. They're gonna be out there launching them motherfuckers before they go. I don't know if they play Wednesday, but they're gonna be launching them motherfuckers probably. So, you know, Chris Dunn. Don't know who he's gonna get. He's been hitting that assist prop, that 2.5 assist prop. He's got multiple assists in 1, 2, 3, in 7 straight games, and he's hit that assist line in 6 of his last 7 games. At 2.5, most places probably going to get it at plus money. That 1-3, he's just been going out there hitting it most of the time. That 1-3, his prop is at minus 155. That's a parlay piece. Doubt if I get to anything here. Who would he get? He'd probably get, I don't know, man. He'd probably get Austin Reeves, Chris Dunn. Kawhi Leonard, so that first game back, he played 26 minutes. And he left that game, I believe. And I think he probably came back, right? He hit 2 threes that game, 3 threes that game. His 3 sitting at 1.5. He's over that number this season once. He's averaging around 4 or 5 3-point attempts right now. So, never know, right? They've given up their 1.5 3-point line at 7 of their last 10 games. The defense, and versus the Lakers, he's over in 4 straight. The rebounds at 4.5 is kind of enticing. Kind of enticing. Here's a guy that can go out there. He can hit some rebounds, right? 101 minus 101, around the minus 101 area to 110 all across the industry. So that's something that you could definitely take a look at there. He's actually over this line in 6 of 10 versus them. His points prop could be interesting at 20.5. Who does he see? Rui. He probably sees Rui. Braun might get Collins. Kawhi's assist line is at 2.5. He's over this line 2 of his 3 games this season. That could be in play. $20.5. I think that's an interesting prop for me. 20.5 for him. That's interesting. That 1.5, 3 is also interesting. Very. 4 threes, 5 threes, 2 threes, 3 threes. I'm gonna set it'll be a parlay piece at the 1.5 for me, so I'll set it to the side. It's a parlay piece. John Collins, the rebound. I have interest in his rebounds. Okay, I have to put his rebounds at 5.5. I got to put that to the side. No Ayton, especially if you can get to 25, 26 minutes. They've been giving out rebounds to that power forward position. He can also hit a 3 or 2, but not gonna go there. They've seen some decent power forwards probably as of late. Marketing, Giannis. Bay can rebound. Like Holmgren, that boy. Bridges can rebound. Okay. Harrison Barnes, surprisingly, got 6 boards. Kamara, Bam only had 8. All right. I don't mind that rebound prop for him. I don't. Even though he's over this line in 3 of 10, I still don't mind it. It'll be a lean for me at plus money. A 5, I can talk you off of that and prize picks, but you can get a 4.5 here. I would take that one down. The 4.5 at minus 110, I think I would like that one a little bit better. Let me come over here and take that down. Oh, I didn't even put it up there. Okay. So that 4.5 on MGM, minus 110. That number that's an okay number. Lean. That's an okay number. I've seen a couple plays on MGM, so And then Zubac, is going to be Zubac, right? There's been times where Luka did terrorize this team. It would be nice to have this game be a good game, right? And where everybody can hit their props and stuff like that. It's been a decent spot for assists for some of these guards as of late. 9 assists here for, who is this? Derek White, 6 for Maxey, 7 for Suggs, 7 for LaMelo Ball, and 8 for Garland. So, it's Luka, right? So, yeah, of course his assists are in play. Of course his rebounds in play. Of course he could be a triple-double candidate, right? So, it is what it is with that situation. He's going to be in play. Reeves ended up having 10 rebounds versus Utah last game. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. He's getting his shots off. Might see some Chris Dunn. So if you're worried about that, you're worried about that. LeBron, on the other hand, Rui got back into the three-point category, so shout out to him. He's over at 9 of 10. That 1.5 threes have been a staple here. So, it had been a staple, right? First game black for Brian, he didn't get there, but and he's been shooting efficient, right? 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 2 for 4, 2 for 3, 2 for 3, 3 for 3, 2 for 5, 2 for 5, 0 for 2, 2 for 4. So he's been definitely efficient, and he's been rebounding here and there. Between him and Collins, that 3.5 rebounds and that 4.5 rebounds for Collins, that's a hard choice for me, right? It's a hard choice for me. I can set the 1.5 3-points over there because it's plus money, and a 9. Why not, right? Why not? So let me just set that to the side. Strong lean here. Points per option at 11.5. Don't know how I feel about that. And then LeBron James, right? 7.5 assists at plus 120. He's hit this number in both teams. Granted, both games he's been back. Granted, that was versus Utah, but he's a willing passer. He's a good passer. We know what he's done. He's really scored the ball really good versus this team. Oh shit, he's had a ball. Well, but it's a lot of green because of the low number. But he's had 25 points or better in 9 straight games. 9 of his last 10 games versus this team. He's rebounding the ball very well versus this team. And as of late, 4 of his last 5 games, he's gotten to his assist prop. Now he's the one I would probably look at, for the most value on the double here at plus 175. Or you can, it's a multitude of ways you can get to the double. The assist, 10 assists is probably in the plus 300 range, right? Let's see. Yeah. 300 for DraftKings, MGM, 300, da-da-da-da-da. Now, the double is plus 175, and that's probably because, you got to split the difference with the rebounds. He could get there, he can get there in assists. So it is what it is, right? But if you just solely sold on his rebounds, his assists, you get that around the plus 300. If you want to be sold on his rebounds, 10 rebounds for him, you'll get that at on standard books, 397, 360-ish, right? And the points are pretty much a given, okay? So, it is what it is. I would be looking at his assist prop. I would. If I'm looking at any other category for him. The 1.5 threes can be, of some service there. What would I do? Would I take his points or before his threes? I don't know. The 1.5 threes, I don't mind it. He's over that line in 8 of 10. He played 34 minutes versus Utah. He's there. Yeah, he's there, right? So I could say it's a good same game parlay atmosphere. I don't have to add LeBron down there. You guys know, what I'm saying, who he is and what he can do and what he does. Triple double for him was that probably plus 1,100. Triple double for Luka. Plus 475. Double for Luka minus 155 as a parlay piece. Coming off the bench here, I mean, not coming off the bench, but Jackson Hayes, he probably going to see the bulk of the minutes at the center position. They did get. I just read. I know they signed the other guy. Jackson Hayes gets dunks, bro. You know, he dunks the ball. 5.5 rebounds. I don't know if I'll go there, but, you know, he could probably get there. He's over that line 2 of his last 3 games versus this team. Looking at the other kid, let me see. They got a few bodies to throw out there, but, I mean, I think it's just, who is the kid? I forget the kid's name. And I don't think I recognize it. But that, you know, that makes me like Zubac even more, right? So it is what it is, right? That concludes it, man. That concludes it. Quick look again. Jackson, they liked Jalen Johnson double-double. I'm playing him at a triple-double today. And I'm gonna take a stab at his assists, maybe 10. But I'm gonna play his triple-double today. And his assists. Drummond, 9.5. It's a gamble, bro. It's a gamble. You can get there if you want. It's a gamble. Hawks, 10.5 spread for my people who like to spread in best sides and totals. It is what it is. What else? A Congo 1.5 threes. I really like that. Kristaps Porzingis threes and Jalen Johnson threes. They all at 1.5. They continue to smash. 6.5 point spread for the Lakers there. Okay. All the plays I didn't put them to the side, but you can take a look here. Rui, I mean, he's over a 9 of 10, very efficient. And at the 1.5 3 look there. John Collins, I probably won't get to the rebounds, but I want to, bro. Leonard, I couldn't talk off the 1.5 threes as a parlay piece. Zubac, 10.5 rebounds is a yes, please. I got it last night. Embiid, 18.5 points. I wouldn't take the under, so I'm playing it. Win, lose, or draw, I'm playing it. Might play it to 20, okay? Paul George, 2.5 assists. Nothing more than a parlay piece if I want to get there. A parlay piece for Wendell Carter, yes, please. He's got to keep his hands to himself. He'll be dealing with Embiid and Drummond today, more than likely, right? And his 2 threes, as you can see, as a straight. His 2 threes as a straight. Tristan De Silva, I probably won't mess with it, but this 1.5 assist look enticing. Franz Wagner, 24.5 points. The usage is there. I can't talk you off anything. The usage is there. I can see him getting to the basket. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of rim protection back there, so there's instances. Suggs, 4.5 assists is a parlay piece of the -150. 5.5, you'll get plus money. Sarr, 1.5 threes at plus 170. He's capable. Jalen Johnson, 1.5 threes, been a staple for me. I've been eating good off that 1.5 3. Okongwu, his threes, his assists, and his points plus rebounds could and should be in play here. But I don't know what my favorite play is. You could also look at a double-double for him. I don't even know I forgot what the number was, but it was plus. Kristaps Porzingis. We know he can block shots. I don't know if I'll go there, but that plus money is enticing. I hit the play last game. He's over in about 3 or 4 straight. Jalen Johnson, rebounds and assists. In the notes, I got triple-double right there. I'm playing it. The 1.5 3-pointers for Kristaps Porzingis. It's a lot of Lakers and things like that I don't have on the list, like LeBrons, the Hardens, the Kawhis, and all that. I don't have on the list. Those guys are self-explanatory, man. You know what I'm saying? Only 3 games. You could also do a look-ahead thing, right? So, looking ahead. So, today, these are today, the look ahead, Detroit Pistons tomorrow, right? Detroit Pistons, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, Charlotte Hornets, Milwaukee Bucks, Miami Heat. Indiana Pacers, Toronto Raptors. Minnesota Timberwolves, OKC Thunder. Interesting game there. Memphis Grizzlies, New Orleans Pelicans. Houston Rockets, Golden State Warriors. Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings. Keep an eye on the Sacramento Kings because you get Keegan Murray came back. He's the only resemblance of defense over there. And you could get somebody in there like Precious. I said this before. Precious can play a little bit of defense here and there. Better than Sabonis, you know what I'm saying? So 40% of your lineup getting in there, playing some defense, mixing in a little Keon Ellis a little bit with a little bit of defense. You know, they've won a couple games as of late too. They beat Denver. They probably beat who was that? Timberwolves. So, you know, you got an aggressive Russell Westbrook over there. I mean, you know, just watch it. Portland and the Spurs. Pretty good games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games tomorrow. Let's get ready for them. Peace out.